Hey everyone, welcome back to the garage. In this episode, we're going to continue working on the old used oil burner build. So sit back, relax, and we'll get busy. All right, y'all. In the last episode, showed you guys I made the templates to put the heat exchanger tubes in. Went ahead and I plumbed this pipe up on the floor. Got it plumbed both this way and this way, and I went ahead and drew a center line on there. What I'm going to do is measure around it, get the circumference, divide it in half, go on the other side, put another line on that side, and I'm going to take my grinder and just put a light score mark on both sides for a permanent reference, so that they don't get rubbed off or marked off or anything like that. And then we'll take the template, lay out our heat exchanger tubes where their location, and then hopefully we'll start burning some steel. So I'm gonna try my wizard wrap, and for centering or circumference and centering and doing all that kind of stuff. You see here, it's got a tape measure across the bottom here, inches and metric, and it's wide enough that you wrap it around, and when you wrap it around itself, it'll line back up. I got my welding magnets on there to kind of help hold it level and everything while I'm doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to do that, and then we'll get to marking some other stuff out on here. Alright, y'all. You see I ground my line down through there and leveled off of that, and got my rows of heat exchanger tubes at least drawn on this side here. I got to move around to the other side and do that, but figure I'd show you all how it turned out. I think it actually worked out pretty good. The templates worked out, or the jig, whatever you want to call it, worked out really well. And yeah, we're just going to move over to the other side now and do that side. And now I don't know if I'm going to have all those rows of pipe in there or not. I'm limited on how much I have of the pipe that goes through there. So if I'd like to have all of them, but if I don't, then I'll do at least the first 4 rows from the bottom up. So yep, I'm going to get busy on the other side and get that laid out, and then we'll break out the old blue wrench and see if we can't burn some holes in this stuff. Alright, y'all. I got that other side all laid out. Guess the next thing to do is to get the torches here ready, and we'll start trying to blow some holes in here. My torches aren't a real big set, so I'm hoping that it'll actually do the job that it needs to be done, but we'll find out, won't we? Actually, I need to get a shield, so I'll bring you all back here in just a second. Alright, y'all, there goes nothing. Alright, y'all. That's one, but I don't know if you guys seen it, but I had some flame come out right there, so I'm gonna shut these off, tear it apart, and see if I got a bad O-ring or something in there. I really don't want to blow myself up, so I'm gonna shut the camera off, do that, and I may actually end up just cutting the rest of them holes out off camera. That way I'm not wasting battery and everything else, but you guys seen it, my little torches will do it. So alright, bring y'all back. Alright, y'all, you can see there I got a couple rows done. I know my holes aren't the roundest, but I do have to go back and kind of trim some of them up, get the bottom 2 rows there, the heavier pipe through. But that little torch is it's earning its keep. It's doing a fine job. I thought it was going to have a little trouble cutting through that 1/2 inch thick stuff, but she's burning right through her, so I'm just taking a little break here. Gonna sit here and contemplate, and then I'm gonna get back to burning some holes. So yeah, it's working like a charm. So just 3 more rows on this side and 5 rows on the other side, and we'll have this thing licked. So we'll bring you back when we get some more progress done. Alright, y'all, there you go. I got all the holes cut through. Went over this side here with a flat disc, kind of knocked off some of the slag and stuff, kind of got it ready for a weld. There are a few of the holes I'm going to have to go back through and kind of trim up, you know, even up a little bit to get the pipe through, but they're roughly cut through. The other side looks about the same. I got a little big on a couple of the holes. Luckily I'm a certified gap welder, but yeah, happy with the progress we got going on here. Like I said, I just need to go back and well, the next step is I'm going to start cutting pipe to length, and then I'll fit each individual hole and on both sides, and then once we get that done, then I'll tack weld them in. And I think I'm going to take this up to my daily job and use the big welder on it, not my little flux core. Just be a lot easier, a lot quicker, a lot neater weld. So I guess I'll get to cutting some pipe, and we'll bring you guys back whenever we get that done. Alright, y'all, another day out here in the shop. I did get some of the pipe cut. This is the heavy wall, the 1/4 inch wall stuff. Now I got to go through and trim up some of the holes here, make them just a hair bigger, you know, make my pipe fit through. I knew I was going to have to do that because, well, it's a blowtorch. It's not real accurate. You know, most of them are just a hair undersized. You know, so I'm gonna get busy doing that, and then the ones on the back side are actually I made a little bigger. These are the first ones. I was trying to follow the line real close. As I got higher and stuff, I actually started going the outside of the line, the back side, same thing, went on the back side of the line. So I'm going to get the torches out, trim up these holes a little bit, and I do have a short piece here that I can use as a gauge, because this is about 5 pounds, you know, this one little chunk of pipe here. So a lot easier, just use this one here. I'll just trim them up, get them to go through, and we'll continue on. So I'll bring you all back once I get them kind of trimmed up a little bit and get the pipe going in them a little better. So hang out, and we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, got all them holes all trimmed up and everything's lined up. Started cutting some of the pipe across the top here. Bad thing is that's all the pipe, that thickness of pipe that I have. Ain't no big deal. I can go to the scrapyard and grab another chunk. They had tons of it there, real cheap too. So got that. You can see the bottom 2 thicker ones down there. I started cutting those, but I ran out of cutting discs, so I'm gonna have to run to Harbor Freight and pick me up another couple stacks of them, because it does go through them. So, but you guys got it. Alright, y'all, see, I got all the pipe cut, except for 3 pieces across the top there. I ran out of that thinner walled pipe. No big deal. I can run to the scrapyard and see if they got any. If not, I can just grab some Schedule 80. That's what that is. So ain't no big deal. I did start welding them in. I actually tack welded them in with my little Lincoln Weld Pack 100. It just ain't got the cojones to burn it in the way I want it burnt in. So I'm going to load it up, truck, and take it up to my daily job and use the big Miller welder there, and I'll get them burnt in the proper way. So I guess the next thing is we'll start cutting the plates for the top and the bottom. I got some sheet metal outside I'm gonna use. I think it's like 1/8 inch, some maybe a little thinner than that, but it won't be no big deal. We'll get it marked out and get it cut. I'll probably take it up to my daily shop and use the plasma cutter on that and get it welded in up there too. So we'll bring you all back whenever we get the welding done. Alright, y'all, you can see I got all the heat exchanger pipes welded in. I did take it up to my daily job shop and use the big welder on them. They may not be the prettiest things in the world, but they're solid and they're strong, so they're in there. I did get both sides welded, so, and then I did go ahead and weld the top in. If you guys can't see it from this view here, but got the top welded in right here. I did not cut the hole for the chimney to go out. I don't know if I'm going to take it out the center, or if I'm going to take it out the back edge or whatever. More than likely it'll be right in the center, and I don't know if it's going to be a 6 or an 8 inch. More than likely it's going to be a 6, because that's what I got now in the shop. So, but that's it. Next line of business is we need to cut an access door down here in the bottom, about 12 inches across and probably 8 inches high, 8-10 inches high, depending on what space I have. That is to get the burn pot out to clean it and to get fuel into it to light it. And then after that, we need to put a air inlet, oil inlet feed tube in from the side. And I don't know if I'm going to bring it in and then curve it down, or if I'm going to bring it in at a 45 and then drop it down into the pan. Logic says to bring it in at a 45 and then drop it down straight into the burn pile or burn pot. Let gravity help the oil get into the burner. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So that's that. And then we got to build the drip system, drip feed system. There's a little window you make that you can see how fast the feed rate you have going. And I did not put the bottom in because like I said, I need to cut the door in, and I want to be able to clean the inside of it out. And once we get the door cut in and hinged up and done, and the burn pot made, then I'll go ahead, and I do have it cut. I just don't have it welded in. So, like I said, I wanted to be able to, using that torch and stuff makes a lot of slag and stuff inside. So I didn't want to have to take the vacuum and vacuum it out. We can just let it fall out. And I'm telling y'all, if I ever did this again, I'm happy I used the 1/2 inch wall pipe, but this thing has got to weigh over 200 pounds. I can't pick it up by myself. It's all I can do to want to stand it up on its end by myself. That is a heavy chunk of pipe. That's the downside. Once I get it in place, I should never have to move it again. So, or once I get done building it, I should never have to move it again. The upside is thermal mass. Once all that heavy steel gets hot, it'll stay hot for a long time. So hopefully that'll translate into you know, less use of oil. So I don't know. Like I said, if you guys are going to do it, I would recommend using a thinner wall piece of pipe or tank or whatever. The logistics of getting them angles through especially the outside ones, there are some pretty good gaps I had to fill to, you know, after torching them out and getting them cut and stuff. So anyways, I'm rambling. I'm going to end the video here. So thank y'all. Alright y'all, there you go. That's part 2 of the used oil burner build. Like I said, you know, we did get the heat exchanger tubes and stuff put in. Appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully I can get this done in a 3rd part, not stretch it out too long. But I'm trying not to make the videos too long to watch and not stretch the series out so long that everybody loses interest. So appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Don't forget about the Sunday weekly live streams, 7 p.m. We talk about everything, as always, you know, whether it's fabrication stuff like this, small engine stuff, tractor pulling, auto mechanics. That's the garage. We do everything in here. So appreciate y'all watching, and catch you all on the next one.